Do you know that your life today is the result of your decisions yesterday? And your life tomorrow will be the result of the decisions you make today. Alright? So as an individual, as a young person, you have to be conscious of the decision you take in your life. There are seasons of growth. There are seasons that if you do not know the direction your life is supposed to take, then you are actually heading into destruction. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about 5 things that you need to do as an individual, as a young person that is that have the hunger, let me say, the hunger to grow and to make an impact in this generation. Now, number 1 is self-awareness. Self-awareness is a foundation of growth. Okay? You cannot grow, but you have to know where you are. It's like using Google Maps. Okay? It can't take you anywhere until you know your current location. So you have to know your current location. You have to know where you want to go. Okay? You have to know where you want. You have to be self-aware of yourself. Okay? And how do you become self-aware? By daily reflection. Take away 10 minutes of your time every day and reflect on your life. Okay? Reflect on your life. And then you have to ask for feedback. No feedback. Ask for a trusted friend. Okay? Ask about yourself. Ask what you're good at, your strengths. Okay? You have to inquire. Make inquiries from your friends. And then you have to know your core values as an individual. You have to know your core values. Things that you hold dear to yourself. Things that you cherish the most in your life. Okay? Those are the things that you need to do. Number 2, mindset shift. Believe you can grow. Believe you can grow. There are people that do not believe they can grow. There are people that believe that certain success or certain kind of lifestyle does not belong to them. It belongs to only some kind of people. Okay? You have to believe you can grow. There is a better version of yourself that just needs an information. Okay? And if you do not believe that you can grow, then you're going to remain the way you are. And then what? Can you think about it? Okay, so you have to have that mindset of growth. Now, how do you grow? How do you change your mindset? How do you have a shift of mindset? Okay, number 1, you have to have you have to challenge limiting beliefs. There are beliefs in your head that limits you. Okay, you have to exchange those beliefs with you have to exchange them with thoughts. I can do it. I can do it. Okay, those kind of words are actually able to shoot you and to change your lifestyle. Okay, so refrain failure. You have to refrain failure. Okay, instead of I failed, say I learned what doesn't work. There's power in your tongue. There's power in what you say. So you have to say the right words for your life, and then you have to think over everything that you're supposed to say for your life. Okay, so you have to surround yourself with growth people, people that are able, people that have the mindset of growth. If you do not surround yourself with people that have the mindset to grow, then you're going to remain the way you are. Okay, you have to stay with people that challenge you, people that push you. Okay, people that push you beyond your limits, beyond your capacity. Okay, those are the kind of people that you must surround yourself with as a young person if you actually want to grow. Okay, even the scripture said that the bad company corrupts good manners. So if you do not surround yourself with people, like-minded people, then there's a high chance and a possibility that your good manner might be corrupted. It might get corrupted. Okay, so step 3, set clear actionable goals. If you desire to grow, then you have to set clear actionable goals. Okay, so a goal without plan is just a wish, and you cannot grow if you don't have a plan. Be specific. If you say I want to be fit, is vague. You say I will jog 3 times a week. Okay, say if you say I want to be fit, is actually vague. Okay, that does not include an action plan. There's no action word. Is you say I want is a wish, okay? But if you say I will jog 3 times in a day, that is actually very very real, okay? That is an action plan. I will jog 3 times in a day. You know that it is the jogging that will result to you becoming fit. All right, so this one is actionable. Be specific and be clear, okay? So you say break them down. Big goals equals to small daily activities, okay? Big goals is equals to small daily actions. If you have a big goal, you break it into small pieces that you do it daily, and those small pieces compounds to your big goal. All right, so big goal equals small daily actions. That is very important. Then track and adjust. Review every month. Review your activities every month. Know where you did well and know where you actually need to improve. Then you reflect. Then you review. Okay, it can be weekly and it can also be monthly. Then lastly but not the least, commit to lifelong learning. That is very important. Commit to lifelong learning. Learning never stops. That is progressive. It is continuous, and there's nothing that will substitute learning in your life. Even the daily lives that we live, even when you go out to learn every day, you see things that you didn't know before. You meet experiences that you never meet before. There are people that are highly knowledgeable about some particular things, and you are actually just knowledgeable about some just small something. So you need to widen your scope of learning and then know about things. What do you know about the things that are going on today? What can you say about AI? What can you say about tech? What can you say about things that are happening about cryptocurrency? So many things going on, okay, in different industries. What can you say about them? You have to widen up your scope, know things that are going on, know things that are trending. Then you become up on your game. Read daily. Growth isn't an event, it's a lifestyle. Growth is a lifestyle. You have to commit yourself to the process of growth, okay? So read daily. Even 10 minutes a day compounds. Even 10 minutes a day. There are people that cannot finish book. I had that very bad, terrible habit before. I cannot read a book. If I start this one, I read halfway, I stop. I pick another one, I read halfway, I stop. That is how I kept I kept abandoning books, okay, until I realized, okay, consistency in reading book. Okay, you must not finish the book in a day or in a week, but reading 10 pages or 20 pages daily, okay, brings success. Okay, so even if it's 10 minutes a day that you read a book or whatever, that gives you a strength in your mindset, that is actually very important. Okay, so do not look down on the strength. Do not look down on small steps. On small steps. Small steps actually compounds to a long step. All right. So if you want to go far, you start with a step, right? You cannot start your journey from the destination you want to arrive to. That's wisdom. You cannot start your journey from there. You have to start from where you are to where you want to arrive, to where you want to go. So it starts with a step. That's very, very important. Keep it. So learn from people ahead of you. Find mentors and join groups. Learn from people that are ahead of you. There are people, as I said earlier, that are knowledgeable. Okay, so learn from them in whatever niche or in whatever industry or whatever sector, whatever career you're pursuing after. There are people that are knowledgeable. If it is academia, there are professors in your field. If it is tech, we have people that are doing well there. If it's agriculture, there are people that are doing well there. If it is whatever it is that you want to pursue after, there are people that are professionals and knowledgeable in that particular field. Okay, so you learn from those people, and then you find mentors, and also you join groups. Groups are very, very important. Okay, you learn, you connect with peers for networking sake, and then you build bridges, okay, in groups. That is very, very important. Okay, so stay curious and ask questions. Why and how questions are very important. Okay, why, how, If you see something, you ask why, and then you ask how, and then those questions are actually going to bring out answers that are very, very important, okay, to your understanding. So this is the last thing I'll talk about. Stay curious. Be curious about things that are going on in our generation, in our current dispensation. There are so many things that are going on, okay, and if you're not curious, you're going to miss out on so many things, okay. Asking how and asking why must not be in person. You must not meet somebody and ask how, but asking, we have Google, okay. It's very easy to ask why on Google or how on Google, or you go to ChatGPT and ask. You can even discuss with ChatGPT as your friend, okay. Ask him how, ask why, and then you're going to have tremendous information that you need, okay, in order to know that particular thing you are inquiring about. So it's very, very important for us to grow as young people, and that's why I come to you this morning. So personal development is a journey. You start with self-awareness, upgrade your mindset, set your goals, build trust and habits, okay, and keep learning for life. It's very, very important. So if you just start even imperfectly, your time or your future self will thank you. If you start even if it's imperfect, your future self will thank you, okay. Which of these 5 steps will you start today? Okay, of the 5 steps we talked about, which of the steps do you have difficulty doing, and also which one would you want to embark on? Which one would you want to make it your habit, okay? Because growth is very essential. It's a lifestyle, and we must all grow to become the kind of people we want to become. Cheers, peace out.